right, we are officially in. It was a little tricky trying to navigate our way over to the zone. We have tickets for Zone 4 walkabout, so they break it down into 4 different zones. Zone 4 is probably the largest, but it's also like the furthest from the pit stop area and close access to like the starting point. We also got walkabout tickets, which basically means we don't have access to like the grandstands, which is totally fine. I don't want to be sitting down anyway. I'd rather just explore and wander around, and they do have like viewing areas anyway, regardless of if you have grandstand access. Made it through to gate 7. You do have to kind of navigate through underground, but it's nice because at least it's air conditioned, because oh my god, if you can tell, I'm sweating like crazy right now. Right now it's still pretty early. It's Friday, it's 5 o'clock on the dot, so there are some things happening. The Super Series was racing earlier, and now there's like a meet and greet at the Esplanade, which is close to this gate, for the W Series drivers. So we'll go try and check them out for now, and then later we're going to be meeting up with some other friends as well as Chantal. This was kind of my initial testing point to see like if I could figure out how to navigate through the area. Just as a heads up, they do check your bags, and you can't bring any water in, but you can bring an empty bottle, which is convenient. They have water stations. Yeah, no, it's pretty busy now, even though none of the racing has actually started yet. So let's go check things out. So you might recall from our walking tour of this circuit, there are a lot of underground passageways. And this is one conveniently placed so that you don't have to go across a track. Nice air conditioned. You'll definitely get your steps in because none of the escalators are actually working. Here it is, the Durian, aka Esplanade. So this is where we can make our way to the outdoor theater and hopefully catch a glimpse of the meet and greet of the W Series drivers. Another nice air-conditioned area, the Esplanade, which I guess is only accessible now to people who have tickets. I'm making my way over to the outdoor theater, and I think, looking back at my schedule, I'm like 30 minutes too late, so we might have missed them, but it's worth at least checking out to see and get more familiar with the area. It sounds way too quiet for anything to be happening, so we probably missed it. And there is, of course, a great view of Marina Bay from this area. I do see a lot of people just sitting and chilling because it is getting kind of breezy. So you can see the Jubilee Bridge, which is a walking bridge right here. And then right above that is actually a street, and that is part of the street circuit. So this is probably one of the fastest points on the circuit. So if you look over there, that's the float at Marina. It's normally like a floating soccer field, or pitch, as they call it, everywhere else in the world except America. But you can see the grandstands there. That is a spectating area for the F1 circuit. Cars turn in for, I think it's like turn 16 or 15. And it goes out towards the marina, and then it turns back and cuts underneath the grandstands, which is one of the more unique turns in the circuit. So we've got more food stalls right next to one of the fastest parts of the street circuit. And as you can see, there's also a ton of seating area. It's pretty convenient that they actually have audio and TV while you're watching the race, because you don't know that much if you're just watching cars zoom by. You don't know how many laps or who's in the lead. There are a ton of Red Bull fans, and Verstappen is obviously the favorite right now, but Charles Leclerc is also pretty decent. But we just found out, or at least I just found out, it's Verstappen's birthday weekend. So how epic would it be if he won this, clinched the title potentially? There's a lot at stake here this year, so this will be really exciting. I think one of the benefits of being a local here, I kind of know all the little shortcuts to stay inside and cool off. It's not actually that obvious. You just gotta assume that if you go down into basements wherever you are, there's probably some sort of tunnel that connects you to the other side. I'm hoping they haven't blocked this off. I don't know if there's an exit or something, but this is the usual route I'd go. I don't know if it was just the timing or if gate 3 is just way busier, but when I went through to gate 7, there was definitely no line, and there is a pretty big queue right now. All right, I'm making my way back home right now. Our friends are gonna be there in like 15-20 minutes. I can tell you that it's a lot less crowded as soon as you exit the entrance area. Okay, I'm back with the crew. We're filling up waters. You can hear the engines roaring in the background. All right, we're here with the entire crew. We've made it through, and now we're gonna line up and get a quick picture in while the practice runs are going on. But this is everyone except Sue's first time, so should be fun. Including this one.
No, it's first time for Steven.
I thought you haven't been.
I've been.
Oh, you've been?
Once.
Oh, it's just Steven and Maya and Chantal's first time. Never mind.
Let's skate down to the 0711. I could use a cigarette and just a little time alone with you.
We're trying to make our way to the Padang Stage, but in order to do that, you either have to go underground, which was pretty much not moving, or up the staircase, but it's also quite slow. All right, it's hot, we're on a bridge. It would be very scary if cars were underneath us right now though, but, oh hi Sue.
Where's the rest of the gang?
The rest of the gang is way back there.
We just gotta learn to live with growing up, I guess. We're just kicking bricks, yeah, that's just how it is. Some parts never get fixed, yeah, that's... Just how it is. Can you say you love me? Now can you say it with a straight?
We got 3 beers, a Coke, a bunch of fries, more fries, some chicken saute noodle thing, and 3 banh mi's. My total was 72. Sue said hers was 85, so like 150 bucks. That's expensive.
Daylight's wasting, don't let it get away.
We're underneath the Jubilee Bridge right now. Right above us is where they're going to be racing across, but it's time for a pit stop. How are you enjoying the views?
Nice and refreshing.
Is this your first time drinking a beer on the Jubilee Bridge?
Yes, it is.
That's pretty cool.
Last October when we were just hanging out, you caught me staring at your back, made some excuses, then I left, yeah.
So Chantal recalls this corner because in all the sim races, this is the corner that she fails to turn. It's the sharpest turn, I think, in the entire circuit. So these guys are probably shifting from 2nd gear to like, by here, 5th gear.
I got drunk, but you never brought it up. I have a hard time letting go of all the times I broke your trust. We just gotta learn to live with growing up, I guess.
So we're listening to the commentary, and so far it's Ferrari 1-2 for the practice, Mercedes 3-4. So this will be an interesting time. Doesn't sound like Red Bull was in there. going for the third pit stop for the night. What'd you think?
It's really cool.
Yeah?
Pretty fun. A lot of adrenaline.
It's so loud, but it's cool because it's a straight. Where are we going now?
Marshmello.
Yeah, Marshmello starts in like 30 minutes. They're still finishing up like a few minutes of the race, but, well, not race, practice runs. But I have a feeling everyone here is going to go to Marshmello right after. We came across an elevated view, so we're going to go check it out real quick.
That life moves on without just. Can you say you love me? Can you say it with a straight face? Daylight's wasting, don't let it get away. Of all the times I broke your trust, we just gotta learn to live with growing up, I guess.
Who do we think's gonna win? This guy or this guy? We just left the area where the drone show is going on and we're missing out on that.
Everybody off your feet! Jump, 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 jump!
We're just kicking bricks, yeah, that's just how it is.
All right, here we go, here we go.
Yeah, that's just how it is. Can you say you love me? Now can you say it with a straight face? Daylight's wasting, no. We just gotta learn to live with growing up, I guess. We're just kicking bricks, yeah, that's just how it is. Some hearts never get fixed, yeah, that's just how it is. Can you say you love me? Now can you say it with a straight face? Daylight's wasting, don't let it get away.
All right, we found a pit stop again at Aperol Spritz, part of the Raffles Hotel. Just ladies and gents. The outcome of a grassy concert last night. Chantal's shoes and my shoes. White's a little bit easier to see the dirt, but they are both quite muddy.